In this video, I'm about to take a deep dive and teach you how to get online orders for your clothing brand from people that don't actually know you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of World and Vision. Y'all see it in the back right now. I got the channel pulled up. I'm about to go crazy in this video right here. In this video, I'm about to teach you how to increase your online orders from strangers. How do you get people that don't actually know you to buy from you? And I'm about to teach you our exact method to doing so in this video. But before we get into the video, I need you to like and subscribe to the channel because we have a giveaway coming up. Which one of you guys want to win 100 free t-shirts? All I need you to do is watch this entire video and let us know what you learned in the comments and you'll be entered to win those t-shirts. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Let's dive straight into it. All right, so today I'm about to teach you how to get orders online from people that don't even know you. All right. In order to do this, you have to create an environment to get people to buy. All right. I tell all of our students this all the time. You have to sell without selling. So in this video, I'm about to teach you how to increase your online orders. You can use the same method literally to take you from 10 orders online to 100 orders online and to your first 1,000 order online. All right. So I need you to watch this video all the way to the end. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments what did you learn and what did you take away from this. All right. So if you just starting your brand and you have t-shirts or you don't have t-shirts, one thing that I would highly recommend you get today is a website. If you do not have a website, you already do not have an opportunity to make money at all times. Meaning this, if World and Vision never had an online site and all we did was pop-ups, we can still make money in person, but what happens when I sleep? I don't make anything. So in order to make continuous sales, you need something to be available at all times for people to shop, which is your website. If you do not know how to build a website or do not know how to get started with even creating a website, don't worry. You can go to Shopify and get a free trial today and build out your site to start getting those online orders, all right? So all you need is a Shopify store. I highly recommend Shopify because you can download apps that can continuously increase your conversion on your site, all right? And we'll talk about this later throughout the video, but first and foremost, you just need a website. What I recommend when you're building your website is to keep it clean and simple. A white background site, black text. I don't recommend doing black. I don't recommend doing pink because it just takes the viewer concentration off your products. And you do not want to do that. Nowadays, we in 2023, people attention span is very short. That's why short form content is winning right now. People do not have time to be scrolling through your site to figure out how to work your website. No, you have to make your site simple, very simple. Make your site only a few clicks away from actually making the purchase. What we call this is friction. When you building out a website, you want to have a website that has the least amount of friction as possible. And I'm going to put our website on the screen so we can share with you how simple our site is. All right, it's a white background with black words on top so the viewer or the customer can easily just read and understand exactly what's going on as they browse through our website. All right. Another thing that I recommend you have on your site, this is essential. This is essential. This is a must. You need to have your story on your website. What is your brand about? Who do your brand serve? All right. People are going to gravitate more towards your product if you attach your product with something much bigger than the product itself. All right. People support why you do what you do instead of what you do. So you need to let people know why you have this brand. Why should they purchase from you? And you can easily explain them this through the story of your brand. When you connect a product to something that's much bigger than the product alone, people don't focus on the money that's being spent. They focus on the exchange of the value. It's brands such as Tin Tree. When you buy a product from that company, their goal is to plant trees for every purchase that comes through their website. What is your brand about? You can have a story, you can have a mission, you can have a cause. You have to have something that's bigger than a product because everybody is selling products online. What's going to make you stand out? It's your why. It's why you're doing this. So you need to have your story on your website so people can read, people can understand who you really are. And some of y'all that's watching this video is really gonna be like, that's super cliche, or like people don't really care. They just want nice product. No, I promise you. We wouldn't be able to build this business that we built. We wouldn't be able to do $15 million in sales if our brand wasn't connected to a bigger message. We wouldn't be able to do this YouTube channel if our YouTube channel wasn't connected to a bigger message. I want to help you build your brand. I want to help you grow your brand. That's why you're watching this video. If it wasn't no exchange in value, if I wasn't providing you no value, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. So you need to have your site full of value. And one of the ways to do this is with your story. All right. We're going to talk more about this throughout this video, but you need to have a story. You need to share why you are doing this business. And that's why people are going to support you. And if you want to learn more about building out your why, make sure you read the book, Start With Why. All right, next thing is going to be your website photography. If you go to our website, we have professional photos with a person actually wearing the product that we're selling. If somebody come to your site and they don't have anybody wearing the product, how do you want them to understand how this is going to look on them? They need to see how it look on somebody else. So I recommend photos over mock-ups. You can have mock-ups on your site, but once they click on that mock-up, you should have photos after that mock-up. You shouldn't just have a site filled with mock-ups. You are not creating an environment to get people to buy from you. Anybody can create a store today and put mock-ups on the site and start selling. That don't mean somebody going to buy from them. But what's going to make your brand stand out? And one of the ways we make our brand stand out is through our photography. All of our photography is professionally shot. It's shot with care. We take time on doing those photo shoots. What is going to make your brand stand out? So one of the ways you could do this is through the way you present your company. If you're going to do something, and if you're going to do a clothing brand, you need to do it big, or don't do it at all. Invest your money into photo shoot. Here's why. Let's just say you spend $300 on a photo shoot. You are going to have access to those photos forever. So you can sell that product all year long. You can sell that product next year. You can keep these photos just in case you say, hey, one day I just want to do a big restock for all the products that ever been on my website. You have those photos that you invested in. Don't look at this as a one-time investment. Look at this as an investment for a lifetime as your brand continues to grow and build. This is content for your company. Photo shoots is an extreme way to increase the conversion on your website. Even for your Instagram, if you do the photo shoots just to post these pictures on your Instagram, that's perfect. Don't worry about likes. Likes do not equal sales. I know plenty brands that only get 100 likes, but they're doing thousands at the time when they do their drops. Don't focus on likes. Focus on the presentation. Focus on the quality of the content that you're producing, and we're gonna get to content. So make sure you invest in the photography, and I'm gonna put our website on this video so you can see exactly how our website looks. This is gonna increase the chances of when somebody is scrolling on your website, they are more willing to purchase. They are convincing themselves to buy because your products and your photography look very, very nice. So focus in on that. Invest in on that. And this is a way that you're going to be able to boost your conversion. Now let's get into Facebook ads. All right. But before we get into that, I just want to make sure that I'm giving y'all value. And if you're getting a lot of value from this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Because we dropping videos every Monday, baby. All right, every Monday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Run us up, man. Run us up. When y'all see me on the video, just know that it's big game, all right? Big game. I want to see some big game comments on this video, all right? Now let's get into my next point. Facebook ads. So it's a lot of y'all watching this video that think, start my online site, I got my mock-ups, I ain't do no photo shoot or nothing, I don't have no story on my website, and I'm gonna just go ahead on and just run Facebook ads. My website pink or it's purple. If you can't look at your brand and say, oh, this look like Nike, or oh, this look like Adidas, or this look like World and Vision, or this look like God is dope. Go look at people that's already have successful websites and reverse engineer that process. And you can create a successful website. Go to Gucci, go to Louis Vuitton, go to all these websites and see what they're doing. Because people order from them. Success leaves clues. So you can learn just from watching. Turn your watching into doing. And that's how you execute and make money for your clothing brand. All right. So Facebook ads. Facebook ads will not work if you do not have the few steps that I mentioned in this video so far on your website. So if you don't have the photography on your website, it ain't gonna work. Somebody coming to your site, they don't know how it's gonna look on them. They don't know how it fits. You can only explain so much in words of a fit of a product. If you was never able to actually see the product itself and I just had to read you a description and explain to you how this shirt fit or how this shirt feel, you may still be confused in your mind of the product that you're going to receive if you place that order or not. So why not just show them the exact product through real photos? Because guess what? Real people are looking at this. So why have fake photos? It's some brands that I go to and I see that they using mock-ups of like a Placeit site. It's like they finding like AI models and just placing their design on that model. People is going to know that that model is fake, believe it or not. Unless you are an expert at Photoshop, I promise you, I could look at a photo and I could tell if it's Photoshopped or not. So your customers is going to be able to see this too. They're going to be able to see straight through you. So if you're running ads, you need to build this foundation because ads will not work. Which brings us to our last point. To get your ads to work, it's going to be content. Content is cash. Content is king. Have you ever heard that before? Because it is. You have to expose your brand to a new audience through content. We are in a new world and you must take advantage of this right now because you could create a piece of content on social media and it could go viral and millions of people can see that piece of content. Let's say you make a piece of content and you don't have a website. That's why I started this video off and said you need a website. Guess what? You're not going to be able to make no online orders. Once your piece of content go viral and you don't have your site set up and in place and ready to take those orders, guess what? Once that video start to lose traction, guess what your site going to do? Or guess what the demand for that product going to do? It's going to go down right with it. So you could miss your opportunity if you do not have this foundation built out to actually get those online orders. I think I'm preaching to y'all right now. All right, I need y'all to drop big game in the comments if you're getting value out of this. Your content must add value to the viewer instead of just trying to get them to sell you something. If you go on Hollywood Boulevard and they got people out there that's selling t-shirts, just Hollywood t-shirts, just souvenir t-shirts, and they just running up to you and just saying, "Hey, souvenir t-shirts. I'm selling souvenir t-shirts." What you gonna do? You gonna say, "I'm good, I'm good, I'm good." But when you walk past that Gucci store and you see the model in the window and you see them wearing that product and looking nice, guess what you start to think about how that product gonna look on you. You sell yourself instead of having the brand sell you, or instead of having a person running up to you and annoying you, trying to get you to buy something that's not even providing you with value. You need to create content with value. You need to create content with story. Tell your story. Don't be afraid to let people know where you are in your business. One of the things that we used to do is we used to save our orders. We used to get 5 orders a week. We'll save our orders to the end of the week. And we'll be like, "Hey, look at all these orders we got." No matter if it was 10, 15, 20. We was embracing that somebody was actually ordering from us. And guess what that did? Guess what us posting 20 orders did? It only increased the value of the company and it increased our social proof. So people that was viewing this was like, okay, they getting real orders and they actually shipping them out to real people. How about I go check out the site and let me see if I can order me something. Those 20 orders turned into 40 orders. 40 orders turned into 80. And as we continue to grow and grow and grow, we documented the process. We created content. We shared this content. And we got people to engage. You must create content to get engagement, to create conversation. How can you create conversation with your content? You must think about that when you're making content. It's not all about, "Oh, my product's on sale," or "My t-shirt's $10," or "My t-shirt's $15." People don't care about that. They're always being sold something at all times. So if you screaming, buy this in their face, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to buy from you. You got to sell without selling. You got to sell without selling. So what we do is, and you can go to our Instagram and you can scroll down. I want to bring up an old piece of content. Make sure we drop an old piece of content on this video. Because I want to show you how it was when we was in the trenches and we was getting our first couple of online orders. And we took it serious. We didn't take our first 10 orders for granted. We took it serious. We packaged them. We cared for them. We paid attention to detail. We made sure it got shipped out on time. It didn't take us 2 weeks. That's why we don't do pre-orders. We want our customer to have a A1 experience when they order online the first time. If you order online from a company the first time and it's a bad experience, guess what you're going to think about the next time when you try to order from that company? You're going to attach that to your bad experience. And you're going to say, first time it was bad. I'm not going to do it no more. You ever heard this? The first impression is the last impression. So when somebody come on your site, what do you want that first impression to be? Do you want them to exit your site and never come again? I want them to come on my site and buy immediately or buy the minute they see something that they like. How do we do this? Photography, less friction, clean and simple, story, content, create conversation, okay? Create engagement, be professional, be on time. You have to deliver. You have to be your brand. You have to dream. You have to live, eat, sleep, breathe your brand. All right? And you have to present your brand in which you want your brand to be presented. You have to present your brand to what people going to say about your brand when you're not actually there. That's how you get orders from people that you don't know. All right. So whenever you out there creating content, think about these certain things. Whenever you running Facebook ads, know that the Facebook ad success is determined by the content. If the ad ain't working, change the content. The targeting might be there. The person who taught you how to run the ads, they teaching you the right way. You just not delivering the best piece of content. Who is your avatar? Think about that person when you creating content. Because like I said, content is cash. Content is king. Content is everything in the business that we in. I'm screaming at the camera right now, man. I'm preaching it. This right here, this wasn't just no ordinary video. And if you're getting value out of this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We almost at 70,000 subscribers. All right, so this video right here wasn't because I'm passionate about this part of the business. You should be able to get orders from people that don't know you. You should be able to do that. But the reason why it's not happening is because of the way that you are presenting your brand to people that don't know you. How do you get somebody to know exactly what your brand is all about if you wasn't there to explain it to them? So I want you to think about that when you're building out your website. I want you to think about that when you're getting these photo shoots done. I want you to think about that when you're creating an ad. I want you to think about that when you're creating content. All right? And don't stop the minute something don't work. Learn why it doesn't work. And change and tweak, and you will start to see some results. Measure your results. Okay, this time I got 0 purchase, but I got 50 website clicks. What's going on my site to where they're clicking, but they're not buying? Should I change some of the products around? Should I change my pricing around? Should I change the way that we shot these products? All right, so I want you to think about that when you are building out your system or your online site to get people to order from you at every single time of the day and from people that don't actually know you. So I hope this video gave you super value, because this is what's going to make the register ring. This is going to make that bell ring when you sleep. All right. So for my people that won't make money while they sleep, this is the way to do it. You got to create an environment that's going to get somebody to sell themselves. Not creating an environment that you're trying to sell to them. You got to sell without selling. How do you do that? You do that with the exact steps that I taught you today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got a lot of value out of this, and I can't wait to see y'all next week. Let's get it.